So we started going through Kietaro's story a little bit more last time, and we did get a couple of endings with him, but he's got quite a few more, and I am interested in going through these, even though we're already at about 37% of his. I cannot stand seeing these question marks here, so as long as they let me, as long as I can go ahead and push forward with his, we're gonna keep going and unlock this. And we will continue his segment and see what else we can find out. I don't think there was anything new that we needed to unpack in his event archive or his mystery files. I believe we've already went through those, so we may just be plowing through and going right into the story. So let's see what else Kietaro has for us. Our favorite boy, if I do say so myself. Again, May 19, 1985. Clear skies. His is going to start off on the same point every time.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
He's literally so poetic.
I met Natsuno-san over at the shrine. She ended up dodging my question. What was she doing there? She attends the same school as Jiro-kun. At least that's what he told me. The kid that lived next door to us was killed in an air raid. Children in this era don't have to worry about that.
This is hurting my heart. Please. Ugh. This is just too much.
Nothing's changed today either.
So what if in the last one something does change and then it's just like the Sentinel has his little face peekabooing out of that tarp over there?
I need to figure out how to take back the Sentinel. Then I can find a way to return to 1945. Though I can't seem to reactivate it. I've tried countless times too. I hope I didn't break it. If there's a mechanical issue, I'd love to take a look at it. But security around the building's been tight lately. Now I can't get too close.
See, it's just so confusing because all of them are green, but there's only one green square up there. I think this is the new one.
I can't just sit here. Actually, that factory at the mountain pass may have survived the air raid. It might still be standing in this era.
Ooh, is that the one that Okino is in? Because also, if anyone can help you out here, it's gonna be that kid. 1600 hours? Ayame Pass. The former factory site. I've never approached it from this side, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait, this is a playground? I'm scared. Who's gonna be here? Whooms. Ooh. No? Nothing? This is strange.
Natsuno-san. Get it together, Kietaro.
Gosh.
She certainly is quite... Yes.
Our favorite line.
I admit, she's bright. I have more urgent matters. Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. Almost too prosperous.
What is going on here? Time travel?
Before the war, I saw when the war supposedly ends in that history book. August of 1945. If that's true, then Japan loses the war in just 3 months.
Oh, wait, what? Do we need to look out?
Ayame Park. This is where the factory used to be.
Oh my god, no. I don't know if I can handle this. She was bound to show up eventually in his story. Hello.
Chihiro? Is it really you?
No, not him too.
What business do you have with my little sister?
Oh.
Who
That's
are you?
creepy. That's creepy as hell.
I'm that child's older brother. Is there something you need from her?
No. She just looks like a relative of mine.
Surely
Let's get
Goto
going.
knows him though, right? Why are you lying? Specifically, why is Goto lying?
Chihiro. If she's still alive, she'd be over 40 by now. If she's... We don't have a family burial plot where I'd find her. I have no idea what's happened to her. She's either alive somewhere in this world, or... Chihiro, I'm going to find my way back to you.
This is heartbreaking. Also, if I had done this one earlier in my gameplay, my brain cannot even wrap around that. What else am I supposed to be doing at this park?
In any case, I should go talk to Natsuno-san.
Oh, I guess
She must know something.
we now just confirmed that the factory is no longer here. So it's time to go back to Natsuno. Visiting my alma mater in Sakura Ward.
Sakura High School. It looks nothing like the school I attended. I checked the library for any records of such a weapon. But in all of history, nothing like it has ever existed. Not in the US. Our mother's terrible at even still.
Is this about Chihiro again?
If she's
We already listened to that one. Why'd you give me that again? My green square in the corner. Ooh. Fluffy, don't talk to me. I can't handle that right now. Enter the school grounds. We look like we fit in. Enough.
It's still here. It's been renovated. But I do recognize this building. If this is the school building, then over there's where the potato field used to be. Looks like that plot of land got bigger. I wonder if there's a way in.
Have we considered the front door? Just my guess.
There's no one here. Do they not use this building?
Wooden school building.
This building was brand new. Now the floorboards creak. The pillars are all scratched up. It really has been 40 years.
40 years does not seem like a long time for a school building to be around. To the point where they need to replace it. Maybe that's incorrect, but that just doesn't feel like enough time. Is he gonna see Takatoshi?
This is where I waited for Takatoshi-san. And where Tamao-san came to see me off. How strange. It almost feels like it was all just a distant dream. Alright, enough. This isn't the time to be getting sentimental.
When is the time to get sentimental? 2025? Because I got news for you. People be traveling to 2025 all the time. Oh, we're done here? Interesting.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Oh, she looks at him so kindly.
Megumi-san,
Oh, bye, Fluffy.
thank you again for the bento you gave me. I found a nice spot to eat it by the Kaide River. A bento with meatballs. Quite luxurious. I was very impressed.
Oh, they were just regular old meatballs. Nothing special, but I'm glad you liked it. What are you doing out here? Are you looking for someone?
I think we tell her.
I'm trying to find Natsuno-san. Would you happen to know where she is?
Minami-san? She should be in the track room. The athletic building's over that way. Want me to go check?
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah, so for dinner tonight, I think I'll make hamburg steak. You seem to really like it.
You mean that giant ball of meat?
Hamburger meat, yeah. It's Jiro's favorite. So try not to come home too late.
Thanks, Mom. Bye. Hemborgor.
Those meatballs they call hemborgor.
God.
I've never had anything so delicious.
Hemborgor.
Enough. This is no time to be distracted by food.
Watch him lose his freaking mind when he learns hemborgors come from America. He's not gonna be happy about it.
Natsuno-san's over there.
Are we sure? Are we sure she's not run off with a little robot? As Natsuno-sans do.
Everyone's staring at me. I'm glad I found Natsuno-san. But I don't like all this attention.
I'm trying to figure out if this is one of those things where his...
you!
Why did you say it to me like that? Like, is my uniform different enough where I'm standing out? Or is it just because he's not someone anyone recognizes? Is it because I am like a mummy from the knees down? It's potentially that one.
You've been standing there an awfully long time. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Natsuno Minami.
Minami? How do you know her?
And how old are you?
Looks like a middle school uniform to me.
No, I'm,
Seriously? You guys have to be so nosy?
Natsuno-san.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, nerd.
So Minami's got a boyfriend, huh?
You just said I look like a middle schooler. No, absolutely not. Keep your gossip in line, please.
Sorry I took a while getting changed.
It's fine. I said I'd wait. So, whenever you exercise, you all change into outfits that show your legs? That's fascinating.
Anyway, you kind of showed up at school
So
out of nowhere.
weird.
Everything okay? Everything okay?
I need to go home, ma'am.
Natsuno-san. I met you before. Back in 1945. And now, here you are.
Huh?
You must know something
too are
about all
also-
this. About how I ended up in this era. Please, tell me what you know.
That's, Jeez, how do I put this? Look, I can't really talk about it here.
I love how she consults BJ.
There's gotta be a good place. Somewhere with no one around.
We could go to the building I used back in my time. It seemed to be empty.
The old school building. We can go in there?
Yes, it was open.
Alright, then we'll talk about it there. Let's go.
Now I feel like we are gonna see someone. Maybe Goto. And then Kietaro will recognize him as someone who has his
I
quote-unquote
always
sister.
thought this place would be locked up.
Uh-oh.
We should be good here.
Spill.
Miura-kun,
Spill, girly pop.
can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Yes, I have no friends, so
Okay,
they're all currently dead or
then
time
I'll tell
traveling.
you. Don't freak out, okay? This is Beejay. He's an
BJ.
alien from the future.
The way they spelled out BJ. Stop.
Beejay's looking for the robot he used to get here.
and I'm helping him find it.
A robot?
Does the word Sentinel ring a bell?
Oh.
That Sentinel from back in 1945 belongs to Beejay's alien friend. There are a few of them, too.
Oh, so there are
How
aliens?
does she know about the Sentinel?
Yo.
And did she say it was made by aliens? It's a top secret military weapon created by Japan.
I don't need to tell you this.
Okay.
Those babies are capable of time travel.
No, I think she's saying aliens because she said aliens. As in, like, she made that assumption because of, like, her interest in, like, the stories she reads. And I feel like this is, like, a red herring thing. Or it's like, this isn't real. I'm being catfished here. Any other type of fish in the sea, that's what this is. I don't know if catfish come from the sea. Anyways, but then what is Beejay? Beejay also has to be, like, artificially created. That's redundant. Has to be created by humans. And so are I'm trying to stay on track that the kaiju were created by humans. I don't really like that. But Goto literally said that humans were the cancer that caused this. And I feel like I have to stick with that narrative that to me that means that the humans were responsible for both Sentinels and the kaiju, even though there was a UFO in the ground. Oh, this is so frustrating.
So, what do you think?
I don't think anymore. Y'all tell me what to think,
Pretty
and that's the
crazy
problem.
Stuff, huh?
Beejay.
This Beejay. I have some questions about it. I've heard Shikishima engineers talk about something like this. Isn't this actually a type of scout unit?
Oh.
Shikishima? They don't dabble in alien technology.
Girlie, please.
All they do is
You're
make weapons,
gaslighting me.
and Beejay is no weapon.
But
Kietaro. Miura.
If he's just a scout unit, explain how he can talk. Don't be a jerk, Miura-kun. Beejay isn't some kind of robot. This is just a spacesuit. Aliens come in all shapes and sizes. My guess is, the only thing inside that suit is Beejay's brain.
Oh, hi, I can talk to him.
so you're an alien? Interesting.
Oh my god, now I have a friend to tell secrets to. Time travel to Beejay? Oh, Sentinels to Beejay.
Why are you searching for the Sentinel? What's your objective?
To uncover the truth.
Ooh.
The truth?
You wish to know where you came from. Do you not?
What are you talking about? I came from 1945.
Incorrect. Your log proves otherwise.
My log?
Yeah,
does he
show
have?
us.
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
I don't care who's responsible for creating the Sentinel. I need it to save my country. But what do I do? The circuit should have repaired itself by now. But I can't seem to reactivate it. This log. If you really have it, I'd like to see it.
Professor, I have switched over to a private channel. Professor Takamiya.
Professor
Is
Takamiya?
that?
Miura-kun?
Professor Takamiya.
Ooh.
I'm connected now.
Y'all. Professor Takamiya, indeed.
Thanks, Miura-kun.
Okay.
What the heck? Yuki-chan?
Everything goes smoothly with the shuttle?
I was able to secure a seat thanks to you. It'll probably be the last shuttle. This place will be lost by tomorrow, too.
Has the front line advanced that much already?
Afraid so. If anything, they're picking up speed. Did Natsuno get out safely?
She arrived in Sector 4 about 5
They're
hours
talking
ago.
about Natsuno.
So
She's
she's
all
there
freak.
with you. You know, you two. I never approved of your relationship.
What? Mom!
Oh! Nah. No. No. You cannot keep mixing this familial stuff to me. I am sick of it. I'm sick of it.
There's my girl.
What?
You know I'm only kidding.
Natsuno
I didn't think you wanted to
Takamiya?
talk to me anymore.
Of course I do.
I'm sorry about all the trouble with your father. He and I haven't been on good terms since we split up.
It's okay, Mom. I want to be with you.
I know. Me too, Not-chan.
Yuki-chan's my mom?
She said not just.
I'm sorry, Professor Takamiya. The shuttle's about to take off.
All right. I'll see you at Sector 3 in 14 hours.
So Sector 3... Because at some point I thought they were referring to sectors as like these points in time, not actual areas. But I guess, yeah, that's maybe what it is, unless they are meeting in certain points of time. I have no reason to think that they are actually talking about spots instead of time travel.
We'll be waiting for you at Landing Zone 10.
Right, maybe. I don't know.
Looking forward to it.
The destruction is spreading. It's only a matter of time until the surface is lost.
What the heck was all that?
So whose truth is Beejay looking for? The truth of Sentinel 17? Maybe Sentinel 17 is Tamao.
That was just a segment of the log
Before
I
Natsuno.
retained.
I have to know. When was that log recorded?
In the year 2188.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, his is getting
How's this even
so
possible?
good.
Yuki-chan's my mom in the future?
That was something else. Okay. I feel like everything that was said in this feels like it's almost contradicting every thought I had before. However, I feel like it's more because of new assumptions I'm making from these rather than the things that I already kind of have gathered. Kind of, for example, with the Goto saying the Sentinels coming from humans, but Natsuno keeps saying aliens. So I'm gonna pin most of the things they said, I think. Except for this whole, I don't know, because we haven't seen, I was thinking about this earlier, we haven't seen a lot of them as adults. Like we saw Juro, and I guess we've also seen Iori. And then we've seen, again, Natsuno and Kietaro in the same like correspondence from the future. And so now we've seen, oh wait, we also saw Tomi. It was only her half part and she was becoming an android, but I still think it was like the image of her as an adult. Shu and Ida. So I wonder if at some point we will see all of them in 2188, where they are, for some reason, the adult forms of them, even though it's also not them. Like, why do they have to be teenagers in order to control the Sentinels? Because it kind of seems like that has to be the case. Okay. Sure. Let's see. So that unlocked Beejay, and then, oh my god, that was only one story so far. Yay. So we can go through that next one, this Natsuno one. We need to get the Renya unlocked, which I guess will happen in Natsuno's next line. This one is all like, they're really just telling us the story. We're not really having to make different choices to get to anything. So I guess this is just going to be like another day when he's waiting by the river. And again, like maybe by the last one, he'll finally get it to start moving or see it move. The scout unit Natsuno Minami calls Beejay showed Kietaro Miura a log from 2188. The footage stated that Yuki Takamiya is Minami's mother. I can't believe that's the takeaway from that whole story. Kietaro Mura. Clear skies every day. Where do they live where it's literally never raining? Not a cloud ever. Oh yeah.
No matter where
Ashitaro.
I am, at least the sunset is always the same. That scout unit is an alien from the future. At least that's what Natsuno-san says.
Thank you. Oh my god, I was about to
The
scream.
footage he showed us is allegedly from the
That's
future.
what Natsuno says, y'all.
If it's real,
fine.
Then how am I
fine.
still alive 200 years from now? All I know for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit.
I think Kietaro was also the first one to have spanned such a far timeline compared to everyone else, because he literally goes from 45 to, and I think he's the first one we see from 21, or his version that we see in 2188. So that's so interesting.
She's from 1985. She seems to know about the existence of other Sentinels. Is that how she's able to travel through time? Maybe there's another way. In any case, she appears to be a central figure in all this. Could she still be at school?
We're gonna go see her again? It's also wild to me that, like, I feel like none of them really have a truth-telling segment or something where it's all literally just like they just keep talking about Sentinels and they're like, oh, this guy, I didn't know he was cool like that, you know? I didn't know he knew about Sentinels. And they just kind of like keep hanging around each other. Alright, back to the school. Back to Natsuno. Visiting my alma mater in Sakura Ward. And like, there was still a... Oh, wait. Making me again. We're gonna let her walk by? Oh. Did you not see me standing here, girly?
Oh, Miura-kun.
Megumi-san.
You know where the track room is?
Yes.
Oh, right. Have you seen Juro around anywhere?
No.
I see. Maybe he went home already. For dinner tonight, what should I make?
Would you want hemborgor?
We could have hemborgor.
Again?
No, that's alright. I'm fine with anything.
Well, let's see. We've had nothing but meat these last few days. I think I want to make some fish for Juro.
Like catfish? I'm losing it.
Okay, I better run to the store. I'll see you later.
I'm fine. I'm more than fine, actually. To the building.
Natsuno-san's over there.
I'm surprised he's able to catch her this often in 1985. Leave me alone, girl. Don't talk to me. I'm not even gonna acknowledge her. Oh, I have to, don't I? Ugh, gross. Keep your nose out of my business.
You
Ugh.
again. Minami isn't here today. Must have been really important. She even ditched practice.
Is that so?
Hey, are you Minami-san's boyfriend?
How far have you two gone?
Oh my god.
What? No, you've got it all wrong.
What a weird ass question. I'm a stranger.
Do you happen to know where she
I
went?
don't even go to the school. We should
All
call
she
the
said was
authorities.
that she was in a hurry. But I don't know where she went.
I know where. She went over to Tokisaka Shrine.
What's she doing there?
Is Ryoko gonna
Not
try
sure.
to
I didn't ask.
end her? Oh god, we gotta go. We gotta go. Otherwise, Ryoko will get to her first.
Tokisaka Shrine, huh?
We can think on the way.
That's where I first met her.
I
But it
did.
was back in my own era.
What is this mechanic? Where'd she go? Can I talk to her?
No point in staying if she isn't here.
Hello? Where'd she go?
Natsuno-san. Get it together. Tokisaka
Wasn't expecting Ryoko to be involved here. Oh,
amazing.
Ryoko was following
the shrine's hardly
Natsuno.
changed at all. The surrounding thicket, on the other hand, that has changed considerably.
That's part of her SIU program. Not program. Her responsibility, her job.
I don't see Natsuno-san anywhere. I wonder if she's hiding behind the trees again. What I'd give to see that.
What?
No luck. We couldn't find it. I wonder where it could be.
They have to have some system in place to make sure no one is around when they time travel. Come on. You'll have to at least be equipped with that, right?
Whoa, hey, what are you doing out so late? And why are you here of all places?
Natsuno-san, what was that just now?
Considering time travel?
There was a big flash of light and you just appeared. Just like when I came to this era in my Sentinel. Same flash of light and everything. Come to think of it, this happened at the shrine back when we first met, too. There was a similar flash, almost like lightning. I get it now. You have to come here to travel through time.
Is he gonna be mad because she's been time traveling and he literally said he wanted to go home?
What do we do, Beejay?
Please, tell me what's going on. I just want to go home.
Is she holding him here? No. No. That can't be a thing. She didn't know he was here.
Are you just going to leave your Sentinel behind?
Oh yeah, that's how you got here. What are you going to do with it? You're dead set on this then? You definitely want to go home?
I'll figure out how to deal with the Sentinel later. It's Chihiro.
He just wants
My
to go
little
back
sister.
to her. But you saw her.
If there's any chance she made it out of that hell alive, then I have to find out.
Okay, that makes sense. BJ, think you can make it happen?
Oh, we're just leaving? Mikumi's making you fish.
Please.
Fine. Activate gate. Setting coordinates to Sector 5.
Yeah, okay. This is why we thought that sectors were times and not areas. See, again, that last segment make me forget things. Did she see?
That data unit.
She did.
So it was with Natsuno Minami all this time.
Maybe if she wasn't hopped up on pills, she would have run faster. Ever consider that, girly?
Are we back? Is it really that easy to travel through time?
Pretty cool, huh?
If we have the power to travel freely through time, can't I just send the Sentinel back to before the war starts?
Nope, that's impossible. We can't just jump around as far as we want. We can only travel 40 years at a time. Besides, this is as far back in the past as we can go.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Okay, so note to self, we're gonna go look at the time travel mystery file after this one.
For now,
Alright, let's go.
she's most likely at an evacuation shelter.
Is Goto
If
gonna
not,
be
then I might find her at the Kurabe's house.
I think Goto's gonna be here. With Chihiro and Tamao. Oh my god, this is literally after all of it?
What's going on? The place is deserted. The factory and station are both empty. Radios are down. No one's answering. Where is everyone?
Okay, so after the strikes and everything is already destroyed.
You see that?
It's that creature.
Okay, so that thing is an alien weapon, and it's here to invade Earth. The Sentinels were created to fight them off. This is just like what happened in the city from the future. After the aliens invaded, everyone was gone. Wait. If people are disappearing in the past, what's happening to everyone in my era?
But we saw that in the 2188 correspondence that they were transporting people out. And then Chihiro did the same thing. During one of the waves, she moved 1.2 million people. So that must be how everyone's protected here, right? And I guess those people might be transported to 2188 that are going to go live in space on the Ark. Potentially?
Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era. Almost too Before the war, that scout unit is an alien. Natsuno-san, she's...
Again. Not that one again. Oh, American weapons?
Kaiju aren't secret US military weapons. They're alien invaders from the future. And the Sentinels are the tools we need to defeat them.
Okay, actually though, I'm confused. Goto said though, I'm gonna have to rewatch that moment in Nenji's story when he said that we're the reason that this was happening. We being humans.
That's...
No. How is it possible she's the only one here?
Tamao-san! What happened?
Was she driving a Sentinel?
Vital signs are failing. Condition is too critical for life support.
Tamao-san, where's Chihiro?
Chihiro-chan is...
Tamao Karabi's flashback?
Goto-san, what are you doing?
Let me go!
He literally just kidnaps her?
Please calm down, Miss Morimura.
Chihiro-chan! Where do you plan on taking her?
I apologize for what I've done to you. But you have no reason to worry.
Wait!
I cannot believe you just leave her here and you kidnap a little girl.
Goto. The one who was giving you medicine. Tamao-san!
Whoa.
She disappeared.
Whoa.
Universal control has shifted her.
Does that mean the aliens got her?
Shifted her.
Probably.
What?
It's likely that everyone is being held there
Are we the aliens?
until this world comes to an end.
Those to protect. Is Beejay calling the humans the aliens? Universal control has shifted her and they're holding the humans. Is that not what they're doing on the Ark? Because they're shifting people to these residential areas they're creating in space. That's the holding area. So I feel like when we come down from the sky and grab these humans, abducting humans. Literally, we just saw Goto abduct a human. Is it? This one is so loaded. Oh, and also we're at 62%, so I feel like they're about to block me, as they love to do. Oh, I'm scared that we're already at 62% with him. Man, we're getting pretty far compared to everyone else, but I feel like I can't stop with him now. My brain is just reeling from everything that is going on here. And I'm scared that I'm about to finish this. Okay, Kietaro Miura returned to 1945 to learn from a dying Tamao Karabe that Chihiro was abducted, which was her final message before she disappeared. Literally disappeared, rapture style, and just like out of thin air. So she did not die. So did she get taken? Is this when her consciousness is taken to become an android by Ida? Possibility. Oh, we said we were gonna go look at time travel. Oh, and they highlighted so many of these other ones too. I need to go. First things first. We gotta look at some of these for sure. Was time travel not highlighted? Oh, there's too many options now. Okay, so maybe we will read some of these on the way. Just kidding, it's right here. Okay, so past or future world by leaping across the flow of time. 2105. But we're not actually time traveling to that. We're only seeing it in the... We've only seen it so far, right? Or the correspondents are like from 2188? Something like that. But I think that's 0. So is it going backwards actually? Because I think they kept saying that Sector 5 was 1945. Yes, it must be. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that is not 5. 5 was 1945. Huh. 4 was 1985. 3 was at 2025. Maybe. Okay, let's go look at some of these updated character ones. Starting with Renya. After seeing Morimura's logs in the mainframe, Goto visits the Karabe house in 1945 to abduct Morimura's clone, Chihiro, and restore her original memories. In the mainframe. He's abducting her to go get her memories. So yeah, we know that that was the clone. That is original Morimura. Dropped her off with the Kietaro, with Kietaro's family. Probably to potentially just be kept by Tamao. Which I'm also confused about that, because if Tamao is supposed to be some supposedly, like she knows a lot about AI and a lot of that in the future, Goto's not entrusting her just as much to take her as well. Okay, but he's trying to take her original memories. Okay, Natsuno. The 2188 Natsuno Minami is a Professor Yuki Takemiya's daughter, as well as Kietaro Miura's girlfriend. After shifting to 1985, Miura ends up staying at the Karabe residence thanks to Natsuno Minami's referral. That same day, Megumi Yakushiji, who happens to be staying there, cooks up some meat he knows only as hemborgor, which had him in awe from the first delicious bite. In 2188 world, Kietaro Miura is an engineer and Natsuno Minami's boyfriend. He's also an acquaintance of Professor Yuki Takemiya, Minami's mother. As a history buff, he's particularly fascinated by the Pacific War that occurred 200 years ago. Professor Yuki Takemiya in the 2188 world is Natsuno Minami's mother. She uses her maiden name, Takemiya, as she has already divorced her husband. She feels bad that her daughter, Minami, had to go through the divorce. Who was she married to? I feel like the way that they're saying this is very suspicious. But maybe not, because then her whoever ex-husband would have the same last name as Minami. So we'll leave that alone. In 1945, Tamao exhausts herself in the burning ruins of the post-Kaiju invasion and disappears as Kietaro Miura and the others watch. However, she is not truly dead. Instead, she remains under life support inside her pod, waiting for the end. Inside her pod? In her... y'all just making stuff up now. One of the robotic drones manufactured by Shikishima Industries. They were manufactured for serving undeveloped lands and repairing machinery. I feel like when we start learning and talking more about Newman Industry, it's over for my brain cells. It was over for my brain cells from the start of this playthrough, actually. But, you know, I feel like they've just been, like, hanging on by a single thread. And now it's just... now it's just not working out. I can't believe they made Yuki Natsuno's mom. That's crazy. Y'all are crazy for that. Alright, yeah, we have to continue with this one. It's just, it's giving so much. I feel like it's giving as much as it's taking away from me, which is part of the fun, you know?
Chihiro.
Oh, that's a lot to consider right now. We're gonna go find Goto in this one, surely.
According to the history of this era, it has indeed been 40 years. But this era doesn't seem to be based on the era I'm from. The two aren't connected. Perhaps this isn't really time travel after all.
So sectors have to be time and timelines. That's gotta be it. I will no longer question. It is both time and space. Which, yeah, makes sense because in certain sectors, they get destroyed.
Renya Goto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me. If he's in 1985,
I'll kill him.
Then Chihiro will be with him.
Oh.
Renya Goto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me.
Are you joking?
He might be the same guy that Tamao-san gets her pills from.
It's a little different.
That scout unit is an alien from the future. At least that's what Natsuno-san says. The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real, then how am I still alive 200 years from now? All I know for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit. According to Natsuno-san, a boy named Renya Goto attends school in this era.
He's obsessed with Renya.
He can apparently travel through time too. And Beejay said he's from 80 years in the future. Back in 1945, everyone mysteriously vanished. But here in 1985, 40 years later, there's no historical evidence or impact from that event. It reminds me of a concept I read about in a science book. The idea of two similar parallel worlds.
So these compatibles must be the only ones that can actually... Well, no. I guess they're not the only ones, because if they're shifting everyone away from their timelines that are getting destroyed...
Natsuno-san. But right now... Could he be at the school? I don't care what it takes. I'm going to find him. And I'm going to get Chihiro back.
I got a couple more to consider, and then we'll go.
Even if I do bring the Sentinel back home, how can I bring myself to fight? The ones I swore to protect are gone. Our mother's terrible at sewing. It's pieced together. The Kaiju aren't secret US military weapons. They're alien invaders from the future. And the Sentinels are the tools we need to defeat them.
Maybe sometimes in some of these universes they are from space, but then in some of them they're used as American weapons. Like, I was questioning this before because Okino said that they took the code from the Kaiju in order to create Sentinels, so that they're very similar in their codes. but maybe something similar happened in order to make the kaiju. Like, aliens made kaiju made Sentinels type of thing. I guess that's possible. Anything is possible. That's the thing.
Could he be at the... I'm going to...
Okay, let's go to the school now. And look for this man. Sunset. Visiting my alma mater. Every time. The same clear skies every day. Is there something else I need to consider? Him again?
Renya Goto is Natsuno-san's senpai. He also attends the school in 1985. And according to Beejay, he's from even further into the future.
Can we talk to the cat this time? He wants nothing to do with me. He said, look, if you're not bribing me with either canned food or the opportunity of you shooting people, I don't want to talk to you. Oh.
Miura-kun.
Natsuno-san. Perfect timing. I was just about to go looking for you.
Same here. I've been worried about you, Miura-kun. That was some rough stuff. I can't even imagine how you must be feeling. You okay?
Thanks, but I'm fine. In fact, I came here to find Renya Goto. But I have no idea what he looks like or how he dresses. Could you point him out to me?
That might be a little tough. Goto-senpai hasn't been back on campus. I asked around and no teacher knows where he lives.
Well, that's a problem.
I feel like if there was a student around me
Natsuno-chan.
that looks like he's, you know, 40 in my classrooms, I'd question him a little bit. I'd be like, okay, so where you live? Where's your family? Maybe we should go meet so I can make sure that they're, you know, not 100 years old. Possibly?
Miwako!
Done with practice already?
Oh, you have that picture of Goto-senpai, right? The one you took when he wasn't looking?
Hey! Not so loud!
Sorry. So do you have it?
What is going on?
Yes, this is it! Miura-kun! Look, I've got a picture of Goto-senpai.
Thanks, Miwa, for the picture.
Pardon my interruption.
He's the tall guy in the back.
This here is Renya Goto? The one with the glasses?
Yep, that's him. Thanks, Miwako.
Miwa deserves more. Stop making her an accessory in all this.
Natsuno-chan. What's going on between
How
you
could
and
this
I?
be?
Huh?
The man I saw at the park was Renya Goto.
Casual
The
friendship.
bastard who kidnapped Chihiro.
Casual? You mean... No. Not that.
I'm trying to listen what's going on behind me. No? Okay.
How could this be?
Okay, back to the park. Are you just expecting them to be there again? I mean, he will be, but it's a, you know, that's a big city. He could be anywhere.
Chihiro?
Does she remember
It
him?
really is you, isn't it?
Oh my god, I'm gonna sob.
Please say something.
I'll cry. I'll cry right now. Give him the bunny. Give her the bunny right now.
Chihiro.
Oh no.
Our mother's terrible at sewing. Chihiro,
Sorry. I'm just in distress.
I found this. It survived the air raid. I meant to give it back to you earlier. This is your favorite stuffed animal, isn't it?
Big
brother!
Don't lose it again. Alright?
I won't.
He's not even gonna take her back. He just wants to make sure she's
Chihiro.
okay.
It really is you. I'm so relieved you're safe.
But maybe we should, you know, re-kidnap her. Surely it's not traumatizing to get kidnapped twice. This will be fine.
I suppose it's true.
Oh god.
It's not like my memories were displaced. My blissful dependency as your little sister. It's become part of my identity. Denial can cause enormous strain to one's psyche.
Me.
Chihiro?
Literally me right now. I'm in so much denial. My psyche is ruined.
Are you okay?
Better than okay. I've regained my original memories. I'm Chihiro Morimura.
Morimura?
So they literally just destroyed his sister.
You're the one who insisted on keeping that a secret.
Like, he won't get to actually see his sister ever again because her memories got replaced with Morimura's. Yeah.
Yet you gave it away in the end.
It's you.
Sometimes a bold change in plans is necessary. You'd know that better than anyone. Wouldn't you, Goto-kun?
I didn't expect to see you here.
Renya Goto. What
You
the
literally
hell
saw
did
me
you
here
do to
yesterday. What do you
Chihiro?
mean?
I don't appreciate the hostility. But what you see here is Chihiro in her original state. She was never your little sister to begin with.
Shut up! I'm not listening to a word you say. I won't forgive you. And I will avenge Tamao-san.
I believe you misunderstand the situation.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Chihiro, listen to your big brother and come with me. We're going.
Where exactly? Back to 1945 where no one's left?
Oh my god.
Don't you see? It doesn't matter where we run.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean to Kietaro.
If we have any hopes of preventing the loop, we need to prioritize gaining control over all systems. You've always been the dependable type.
Systems meaning
You used
Sentinels?
to be an excellent design engineer.
What are you talking about?
I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. That's what you told me, remember? So please, cooperate. Is everything prepared, Goto-kun?
Already.
Good. Then I shouldn't waste any more time. Let's hurry.
Chihiro!
Don't even bother.
Get out of my way. Chihiro is coming with me.
She's being targeted for assassination. And I highly doubt you have the capacity to protect her.
What?
Says you're not even looking at her right now.
Who would...
You left her in a park by
Hey,
herself.
Sekigahara.
Twice.
Should you decide to cooperate, let me know.
Is that what A's crime was? Assassinating, but he's shooting everyone, isn't he?
What's happened to her? Chihiro Morimura? She's the original Chihiro? Is there no going back to the way she used to be? Chihiro. Sekigahara. Did he travel through time too? Is that how he got here?
I'm gonna say at some point A was in 45, so they knew each other, didn't they? Because he was like one of the first people we saw. Oh, yeah, like that, just like that, actually.
Tamao-san. The military police are gone for now.
How are things looking?
They're searching for Kiriko-san.
I can't believe she's a spy.
Okay, so this is after
They seem to think she's associated with him.
after the time jump. I think that was Takatoshi's first storyline, his prologue, where all three of these are seen and they jump back to 85.
He must have dragged her into this. I just don't understand. Why protect a wanted man?
That woman... Her name isn't Kiriko Doji. And she doesn't come from this world.
You're a lunatic.
I don't get it. What could she want with the Sentinel?
You know about the Sentinel? You really are a spy.
If she were to try and escape, she'd likely use the gate. If we leave now, we might be able to catch up to her.
Sekigahara-san, please, I have to know the truth. I was told that my parents aren't really my parents.
Ooh, who told her that?
And that I was brought here from the future.
Is that what Kiriko Doji told you?
I don't know why she'd lie, but I think that explains the dreams I keep having.
She's tampered with your memories.
He's out of his mind. Don't listen to a word he says, Tamao-san. We should just turn him in.
Kietaro-san, please. I don't want it to come to that.
Kietaro? As in Kietaro
Oh no.
Miura?
Oh no.
How the hell do you know my name?
Are you gonna pull a gun on me? Please, I'm just a boy.
I see. So it's you.
Oh, he looks happy.
What are you on about now?
You and I have been fighting alongside each other.
Alongside, okay.
I've never seen you before in my life.
The Miura of this era hasn't. The Miura of the future has.
The future?
Yes. He no longer has his physical body. His consciousness is currently stored inside a scout unit.
Then Kietaro-san is...
One and the same.
I've had enough of this nonsense. You, come with me. I'm taking you in.
Don't move.
Sekigahara-san!
You bastard.
Like you said, I'm out of my mind. Poison is coursing through my brain as we speak.
So is that them confirming that Beejay is Kietaro? It has to be, right? Oh my gosh. A truly is off as rocker though. We've seen not another Natsuno one. A missing memory. Oh my god, it has to be. It has to be about Beejay. Oh my god. Yeah, look at all of these. What do the orange ones mean versus anything else? I don't think I actually... Oh, ZR maybe? Unsure of what that means. Okay, we got to 75% with some wild stories. Oh my god. Okay, let's go see. I have one mystery point to my name, and I don't know if I will use it right now, honestly. There is a... Oh, wait. Newman is noted here. The interlocutor is the name of the nanomachine and technology used to overwrite memories. Transplanting one's memories into another body is made possible by sending information directly to the brain's synapses. In March 2188, Newman Inc., the industry leader of the interlocutor tech at the time, and Shikishima joined forces to make leaps and bounds with this technology. Since then, there's been a rise of crimes in human trafficking and illegal cloning, thought to be the attempts at reincarnating through technology. Okay, I do remember seeing this one because this is when cloning was started getting implanted in my brain, because I don't think they had ever explicitly said it before. See, and then like this again, I feel like this is why I keep thinking that like everyone that we have seen and met in the story is like relevant somewhere else. Like Beejay, I felt like he should have been someone. I don't think I would have guessed. I don't know if like who I would have thought before. But again, the fact that Kietaro and Natsuno are just like together in every timeline and an instance in life, that would be amazing. But like that's still the same thing with like Fluffy and how Erica Aiba shows up, and I'm like, okay, who the hell are you? And it ended up being Tamao. It's just. And then Miyuki is also someone else that I'm pretty sure is Tomi, and you're just not telling me. Okay, Shiba, I don't know who Shiba is. Still cat in my brain, I think. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that gets unlocked here, because we did talk about A, but I don't think he gets anything different with his story. But what I found, I feel like obviously so much had happened with all of this background with Kietaro. But I feel like one of the more interesting things about how this story is playing out with all the protagonists is that depending on who you're playing as, like there's a different outlook on who can be bad and who can be good. And like I feel like overall I should be considering like more Chihiro and Goto as good people, and I feel like in majority of them they just actually seem like they're bad, unless like in Tomi is just talking to Goto normally, and like he brought them back from 2025, both her and Megumi, although Megumi doesn't really interact with him a lot so much. And so I feel like that just is so unsettling that in some stories you're supposed to trust them, but like in Kietaro's, there's no trust with Goto. But it's confusing because like he wants to protect and keep Chihiro, but then Goto is being weird and kidnapping her and like, basically made her disappear, at least the one that he knows. Man, again, so much had happened in all of Kietaro's stories that I feel like I should have written things down, points to talk about. Let me go into this real quick. Oh, I know, you don't gotta do all that for me. Rub it in, why don't ya? Okay, so so that means A came to this time, who was being chased down by the military police as a suspected spy, hiding out in the wooden school building, helped by Tamao Kurabe. Kietaro Miura tries to take him to the station for spouting nonsense at him, such as having fought with the future version of Miura, but Sekigahara pulls out a gun and leaves. Why was he even in this time? Was he hunting Okino? Or was he hunting Chihiro? Because Goto said that Sekigahara was on the hunt to assassinate her. And it seems like he's trying to assassinate... Like, they're trying to make it seem like he's assassinating everyone. Is that true? Chihiro's a clone. And I said that he was... Oh, but maybe... I said originally that he is trying to kill all of the... Or not kill. I keep saying kill, but I really just mean shoot. He was trying to shoot all the clones. Right. And then I was saying that Megumi needed to shoot all of the original, I guess, consciousness with everyone. But now that Morimura's memories are in the clone, does he still want to do that? I don't know. Unable to return to his own time and getting impatient, Kietaro Miura goes to where the factory was in Ayame Pass. The place is now a park, and Miura sees a girl that looks like Chihiro but finds that she's a relative of the young man with her. Miura's filled with feelings of missing his sister. He literally did all this for his sister, just so much. Okay, Natsuno Minami reveals to Kietaro Miura that she's been helping the alien Beejay. Mira notices that he looks like a Sentinel scout unit, and Beejay confirms that he's looking for the Sentinel he came on. Beejay then shows an important log to Mira. Yeah, Beejay's been looking for Sentinel 17. Sentinel 17 is Natsuno. Natsuno and Kietaro are both in space. Maybe Natsuno takes her Sentinel. Takes her Sentinel. Gets Kietaro's consciousness after some sort of accident. And then time travels. And the consciousness gets it put into the scout unit, Beejay. That is a thing that I said. And Right? Why do I keep saying that that Natsuno is 17? They're looking for 17. But maybe I don't actually know who that is. Shoes number 20, 22, 16, 19? She is 17. If I remember correctly, that is what BJ's looking for. BJ's looking for the Sentinel he came on number 17. Is BJ looking for adult Natsuno's body in the Sentinel? I am going to throw things. No. The way I just spiraled, like, what are these conclusions I'm jumping to right now? But like, the way this boy operates, he's driven by 2 things, maybe 3 things in this order: Chihiro, Natsuno, his country. So I feel like this is a very high possibility. I'm scared about it. I don't think I can emotionally handle. But listen, we don't have to deal with it for a while because we're blocked behind Natsuno, and we still have a couple people to get through before we go touch hers and go try to unlock everyone else with the exterminator event. We got Ryoko on deck as well as Tomi. Is that it? Oh my god, wait. I think those are the only ones actually. Oh my god, we're gonna do Ryoko's and then Tomi's and then finally figure out what happens in the exterminator event. Why is it so spicy? Why is everyone so contingent on it? I know I keep talking about this for a long time and I feel like I keep building up, but the game is making me do this. Any spiraling, any mental decline I have experienced, what do they say? Denial in my psyche, everything has to do, and we have to blame on the game. And I can't wait to do more of that next time when we play 13 Sentinels.